On the news tonight, Saludo calls for collective action against insecurity. Members of Anambra Government's Executive Council begin to the retreat. Nigeria to unveil 3 cancer facilities in May. Oil spillage, Russia faces serious environmental challenge. In Anambra, the dry season is here again. Avoid indiscriminate bush burning, switch off electrical appliances when not in use, and avoid burning tires on tarred roads to maintain a clean and green Anambra state. My name is Priska Nwankwo, and now the details of the news. Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo led a service of Thanksgiving at Cathedral Church of Faith, Oka, in remembrance and honor of members of the Nigerian Armed Forces. Governor Soludo emphasized the importance of the service as an opportunity to express gratitude for the sacrifices made by members of the armed forces, as well as activities lined up to commemorate the 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day. AG Kabana filed on this report.
Said the celebration served as a reminder of the crucial role played by the armed forces in maintaining peace and security, as well as an expression of gratitude for their sacrifices in service to the nation.
So it's a call to action for me. Every such occasion reminds us about our own civic duty. Security is a collective endeavor. We must do something. And we know those people, they live amongst us. If you see something, you do what? Say something. If you know something, say something.
Archbishop Ecclesiastical Province of the Niger and Bishop Diocese of Oka, Most Reverend Alexander Bezim, promised to continue to do whatever they can to help the Soludo-led administration to succeed.
Part of our duty as a church is to keep peace and to make sure that we help government to succeed. Whatever we do to help you to succeed, we will do it.
Earlier in a sermon, Venerable C.C. Mbemena commended the synergy that exists between the church and government, pointing out that while service is paramount, it pays to serve, adding that perseverance will help the church achieve their calling.
And a move aimed at enhancing collaboration and strategic planning among the agencies, departments and ministries of government, Governor Chukwuma Soludo is leading to the retreat for members of the State Executive Council in lieu of the new fiscal year. The event holding in Oka is being attended by all the Executive Council members and mayors to discuss pressing issues, share best practices, and set a vision for the future. AGK Abana again has the details.
Retreat themed Changing Gear, Accelerating the Execution of the Soludo Agenda in 2025 has a focus on key challenges and addressing the critical question of what is going to be new and different. In his opening remarks, Governor Soludo hinted that the purpose of the retreat is for them to do back on the moment, to know how far, so far, in terms of the roadmap his administration set out to achieve as articulated in the manifesto. The governor stressed that 2025 will be an execution year in spite of all the odds, pointing out that the intention is to coordinate and achieve deliverables in a way they have not done before, working as a team to show results to Anambra.
I have only one ball in the field. None of us are playing that one ball to score a goal. So, it's synergies, complementarities, teamwork. That's what will get us victory. We're working in silos. This is my area. Will get us nowhere.
As part of activities marking this year's Ikulumili Day, the Chief Executive Officer of Red Pastures Limited, makers of Doings Beaters, Barrister Valentine Mbamalo, through his charity organization, Valentine's Search Foundation, has empowered 20 party business owners with grants to support the various businesses. The beneficiaries who received the sum of 100,000 naira each were selected from the different villages in the Kulumbili community in the Newi South local government area. Emmanuel Okonkwo has the details.
Barrister Mbamalo, also in the just concluded Doings Peters TV show, gave out 30 million worth prizes, including a car, a plot of land, all expense paid trip, and cash of 3 million naira to the winner of the competition. He said that the gesture was aimed at raising successful businessmen and women in Kulumbili and promised that the beneficiaries who judiciously use the money will receive more support from the foundation until they are pulled out of poverty.
Decided to look inward to people who are striving, those who sell ogiri, water leaf, little menial jobs, to see how we can be able to empower them a little. And when we see what they are doing, that they are doing what we say they are doing, we also come back to do better for them.
The manager of the foundation, Mr. Patrick Ugwebu, explained that the beneficiaries are petty businesses owners who are struggling with growing their businesses, assuring that the foundation will soon carry out the second round of the intervention.
We decided to come to the grassroots, that is to our foundation, his home, to meet people who actually need such an assistance. And we also want to ensure that whatever is given to them is adequately utilized. Business-oriented venture, because we believe that if we empower people, the more they can be independent on their own and also contribute their quota to the society. From Ekulummili, the Nnewi South local government area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
Ichida-born philanthropist and stakeholder in Anambra local government area, Chief Eno Posh Chikazi, has been conferred with the prestigious title of High Chief of Ichida community. The conferment was in honor of very remarkable contributions to the development and progress of Ichida community and beyond. Emmanuel Chibota was there for ABS and brought back this report.
Conferment took place at the palace of the traditional ruler of Ishida, Igwe Charles Ezudogu, before proceeding to Ishida Civic Center for the grand reception amid pomp and cultural splendor. Dignitaries from various spheres of life, including Anambra State Governor Professor Chukwuma Soludo, top government officials, community leaders, and cultural proponents graced the occasion, which showcased the rich traditions and heritage of Ishida people. Speaking at the event, Igwe Ezudogu described Chief Eno Posh Chikezie as a beacon of hope and exemplary son of Ishida, while the chairman and Russia local government area, Mr. Rome Ibekwe, lauded him for his efforts in philanthropy, community development, and empowerment initiatives that have uplifted the lives of Ndi and Yosha and beyond.
Praying for him to be more successful and bring more investment back home in Ichida and Anambra in general.
In his speech, the honoree, Chief Chikezie, expressed gratitude to Ichida community and its traditional institution for recognizing his efforts, pledging to continue his selfless services to humanity and to work towards fostering unity, progress, and prosperity in the community.
As Ichida is now, if there's any project that the community decide that we should do or they want to do, I will always spearhead. I beat my brother for we to come together and make some developmental strides in Ichida.
From Ishida, Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
The coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Pati, said 3 major cancer facilities with equipment investments will be commissioned by May 2025. Professor Pati will disclose this on Monday, said for the first time in Nigeria's history, 6 major cancer infrastructure and equipment investments were approved by President Bola Tinubu at the 3/4 early of last year, of which they are already on the way, and 3 of them will be ready by May 2025 to be commissioned. The Minister of Health noted that the government also flagged up 10 of the major cancer diagnostic centers across the country 5 months ago. He stated that 201 tertiary facilities have had infrastructural upgrades and equipment, including the magnetic resonance imaging scan, computer tomography scans, and anesthesia equipment in the 2020 year. An emergency task force has arrived in Russia's southern Krasnodar region on Sunday as an oil spill in the Kerch Strait from two storm-stricken tankers continues to spread months after it was first detected. According to officials, the task force, which includes Emergency Situations Minister Alexander Kurenkov, was set up after Russia's President Vladimir Putin on Friday called on authorities to ramp up the response to the spill, calling it one of the most serious environmental challenges they have faced in recent years. Kurenkov said the most difficult situation had developed near the port of Taman in the Krasnodar region, where fuel oil continues to leak into the sea from the damaged part of the Volga Neft 239 tanker. The Emergencies Ministry said Saturday that over 155,000 tons of contaminated standard oil had been collected since oil spilled out of two tankers during a storm 4 weeks ago in the Kerch Strait, which separates the Russia-occupied Crimean Peninsula from the Krasnodar region. And now to the world of sports. The quest of Anambra FC to reach the quarterfinal phase of the CAF Confederation Cup may have vanished on Sunday afternoon in Uyo following the 1-1 draw against visiting Al Masry of Egypt. The Nigerian representatives needed a lifeline of a win to overtake the Egyptian side on the log after match day 5, but had to fight from behind for the 1-1 draw. Al Masry retained their second spot behind their compatriots, runaway leaders Zamalek, who defeated Black Bulls of Mozambique 3-1 in Maputo. Anambra will desperately need the win, were however a bit lethargic in the first half to allow the visitors to take the edge 1-0 into the break. As early as the 8 minutes, disaster struck. One Mohammed Hashim scored with a header from a corner kick that beat Anambra's goalie to the wrong side. That goal did not have much effect on play by both sides, with the home side failing to pick up the bones for a more attacking play to the end of the half. However, hope was raised at 46 minutes when Ifeanyi Ihemekwe leveled, scored with a header from across the outside vital area. Efforts by the home side to get into the lead were thwarted by a more composed Al Masry side with better play in the midfield, and gradually began to push forward and were rewarded with a penalty kick in the 68 minutes when Hashim was brought down in the vital area. Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television, or follow on X at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. Soludo has called for collective action against insecurity. Members of Anambra Government Executives Council have begun 2-day retreats. Nigeria is to unveil 3 cancer facilities in May. Oil spillage. Russia is facing serious environmental challenge. To end the news, here is a special message. The Anambra here is wishing you the best of the new year as we look forward to a better 2025. Remember the reason for the season. Do not relent in giving and sharing with your neighbors as we enjoy peace and joy. And that ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. My name is Priska Onko. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.